Hey y'all, I'm waiting for Ashton to join me in the little box below, but my name is Ashley. I have my own cooking page under ashbecookin, but I am now part of Food Talk TV, and this will be my first live. Don't forget to follow this page along with our other amazing creators that are part of our wonderful group that I'm so happy to be a part of now. And I'm just gonna wait for Ashton. Hello everyone. Hey Mills with Soul, is that you, girl? I'm so happy that you followed this account. Thank you so much for your support. You are the best. Hey y'all, nice to meet you guys. I'm waiting for Ashton right now. Where you at, mama? Where you at, mama? Okay, so anyways, before I get all of this started, I'm going to be making some KFC famous bowls, and I didn't have buttermilk, so I have some regular milk here, and I'm going to add some vinegar to it. That's kind of weird, I know, but I'm going to go ahead and do that now, because it takes a while for it to actually, turn into buttermilk. So I went ahead and added this vinegar to some regular whole milk. You can use. Okay, so do I invite you? Do I invite you, or are you already here? Oh, accept. So I'm so dumb. That's why I got my girl in here about to help me, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, hey girl.
Hey.
Thank you for joining.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to us on Food Talk TV.
Okay, so this is Food Talk TV. We are a group of creators who come together and share our common passion for cooking easy meals or cultured dishes, whatever it may be. But we all also have our own separate TikTok handles, and I am ashbecookin, no G. So yeah, go ahead and follow this page and follow all of our amazing content creators. We all have a little bit of a different spice and style that we do, so yeah, follow us all. And Ashton, I was telling them that I was making some homemade buttermilk because I like to do buttermilk for my fried chicken. Well, they're like little popcorn chickens. But I didn't have buttermilk. So have you ever done that and added vinegar to your milk?
No. But it
Well,
don't,
that's
I heard much.
Okay, and this is also weird, but I'm adding a little bit of mayo. Don't judge me.
Actually, let's go ahead and tilt the screen down just a little bit more if you can.
Okay. All right, let's see. Okie dokie. Let me just adjust this real quick, y'all. Is that a little better?
Yes, that's better. Thank you so much.
Okay, cool. All right. So I'm mixing up my milk, mayo, and vinegar to make a homemade buttermilk mixture. This is just going to be my wet mixture for my chicken.
Hey, everybody, can you do me a favor and tap those screens and please follow us and follow the host? Today we are making famous bowls from KFC, and tapping those screens helps us stay on the FYP, and sharing it with at least 5 people helps us out so much. So if you can do that, it would mean so much to us. So please, 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 please help us out. Thank y'all.
These are just some little chicken thigh pieces I chopped up.
All right, so how do you season your chicken?
Well, I am going to just do some onion powder, some garlic powder, some Lowry's, and what else should I do today? Probably some paprika. Give it some color.
If you have white pepper, you should try it in the chicken. It's so good.
Oh, girl, I do. Thank you. Try some white pepper. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to season up the chicken, and I'm going to go ahead and get this cast iron hot before I add the oil, so that... Do you know why we do that, Ashton? You got to heat this up first before you add the oil.
I always add the oil and heat it up in there. I never
Really?
got it hot first.
I don't know where I heard that from, but I've been doing it. I don't know if it makes a difference or not.
Then I test it with a wooden stick, so I don't know.
That's usually what I did too. I didn't know. But that's why I say I'm not a 5-star chef, but I do be cooking. I'll take tips, suggestions. Okay, so
Hey y'all, so
this
we
is...
are Talk TV, and we would love it if you would please share this live with at least 5 of your friends and family, and tap those screens out to stay on the NYP and go ahead and follow us. We are a group of creators who just love cooking. And tonight we have our newest member, ashbecookin, and her name is Ashley. And right now she's seasoning her chicken, and of course everyone knows me, just like Granny Ashton. I'm just kidding, but. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And so she's making some KFC famous balls tonight. And so far it looks like she knows what she's doing. I love to fry some chicken.
Yes.
Because you said you're originally from West Virginia, right?
Yeah, it's technically not South, but definitely Southern culture there. Appalachian hillbillies.
I'll consider you Southern, don't you worry.
I consider it Southern country. Country's a good word because people get offended, girl. They be like, "You're not from the South." I'm like, okay, whatever.
Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil?
I don't know.
Jeff says because it's pointless.
I like that. It is pointless, literally.
All right, y'all, please continue tapping those screens. Our goal tonight is 5K likes, and if you can get us up to 5K likes, it would mean so much. Oh, thank you so much, Sweet Miss. And also, go ahead and share this live with all your friends and family, at least 5 people. It would help us out so much. And so she's already seasoned her chicken, heating up her skillet so that she can fry up her chicken. We are making some KFC bowls tonight. And don't our host just look so beautiful, you guys? I just love the way she looks today.
Love you. I'm gonna add the chicken in the wet mixture.
So what did you do to your wet mixture again? You did mayonnaise and...
Yeah, so I would usually use some buttermilk, but I didn't have any, so I just kind of made my own buttermilk using regular milk and vinegar. And to make it a little thicker, I added about a tablespoon of mayo. I just love mayo. I don't know why.
I love mayonnaise too. Now tell me, are you a Duke's girl or are you a Hellman's girl?
Is it Best Foods? That's usually what I do. Today I have some Kraft, but I like Best Foods, I think.
I'm a Duke's girl through and through.
I've never tried it.
Oh my God, girl, life changing. You taste it, your life will be changed.
All right, I'm going to do that. I've also been trying to get my hands on some of that QP mayo, the Japanese mayo, and I haven't.
You can get it on the Amazon.
I'll probably do that.
I love Amazon. They have everything.
Me too. I get out of control on there. Okay, so this seems pretty hot. I'm going to add some oil. You can use any oil as long as it's got a high smoke point, I think is what it's called.
Yes. Hello from El Paso. So everyone, please tell me, where are y'all from tonight in here? I want to read it off to her so that we can give her some encouragement and make her not feel so nervous about being live. And tell us how many people are watching. Louisiana, California, Charlotte, North Carolina, Alabama, Texas, Ohio. Now, if I do miss you, please repeat yourself so I can see it again. Louisiana, Canada, Texas, Western North Carolina, Florida, Utah, Cincinnati, Kentucky. Now, Ashley, what are you doing now, hon? What are you making now?
Okay, so for the mashed potatoes, I love good homemade mashed potatoes, but where I'm live, I didn't want to take forever peeling and cutting, so don't judge me. But I'm using these canned peeled potatoes, not tomatoes, for my mash. But I know homemade is better.
Girl, don't you worry about what others think. You do what you like and you do how you do. They're not, it's your food.
I've actually never done this, so I mean, a little seasoning, it'll make it taste good, right? I mean, I eat out of the can all the time, so I'm just going to put these in the pot, warm it up.
Hey, please help us get to 5 likes and share this live with at least 5 friends and family. And this is Food Talk TV that we're on, and this is our newest member, ashbecookin. So please give her a nice warm welcome and say, "Welcome, Ashley." That would make her feel so much better. Hi there, Miss. Today she is making some KFC famous bowls, and she's doing it her way.
Okay, so for the dry mixture, Ashton, would you let them know I'm going to be just using flour, cornstarch, and some of the same seasonings?
Yeah. So she just said that with her chicken that she just put in her buttermilk, she's going to be adding some cornstarch and some other seasonings. What did you say?
I'm going to use a mixture of cornstarch and flour.
Okay, cornstarch.
Along with the same seasonings, you know, salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, Lowry's. You told me you recommended white pepper, so whatever seasonings y'all like would do the job.
There are so many people in here telling you welcome, Ashley. You should be so happy.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate y'all.
Yes. Oh, we made it to 6K likes, Ashley. Now our next goal is to 10K, and you have 22 shares. That's right. She is
awesome.
Is some KFC famous bowl, and we are live today. And she's going to be frying some chicken. She's got some potatoes going. White pepper is definitely amazing, Kelsey. Please don't forget to follow Food Talk TV if you're not already. It would mean a lot to us. We are just a group of creators, and we love. And tonight's she's our first new member. I mean, she's not our first new member. She's our newest member. Everything, y'all. I'm goofy. I'm goofy.
Okay, so
You're old. What do you know that's hot enough?
Yeah. So I told y'all I've never done mashed potatoes with canned, peeled potatoes. So we're winging it.
Thank you for the gifts, Mags. That is so nice. She sent you 17 roses.
Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate you guys just being here, but that is even better. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
We are now at 7,000 likes and 22 shares. Let's try to get shares, you guys. It will help boost us up on a TikTok, on the FYP. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Ashley, a pig that does karate.
A pig that does karate?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you call it?
Yeah.
Gosh, you guys are getting me with these. I don't know.
A pork chop.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's really good.
So this is ashbecookin without a G. That's her channel, so you can go follow her there, and please follow us here on Food Talk TV. We also have Sherry Skinner, which is Bama. We have Cooking with Kaz. We have October Dragon, Frank Mentor SF. We have Just Journey with Me, Sketchy Chef, Anne, and we have Comedy and Chaos.
Okay, so this is a little workout with the potatoes. It might have been better off on homemade.
Just put a little elbow grease in it, Ashley. You got it.
That's what I'm doing, girl. Me and you, the Southern girls, we know about that elbow grease.
Yeah, it makes good biscuits too.
Yeah, your biscuits look. Ooh, I gotta get some of those biscuits.
We're
Might a
all
little butter in here. The more butter, the better.
It's so great to see you making some mashed potatoes and stuff out of a can, because we get to see what that's like. Because I don't think I've ever made mashed potatoes out of a can, and if I can, then I know I'm going to be lazy sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, this is a real lazy meal. I do not mind even the corn. I'm going to microwave this bag of corn, mostly just because I want you guys to be able to follow along and not be like, okay, she's peeling potatoes for 15 minutes, you know?
Well, that's great. Hey, you guys, please share the live. Hit on the FYI. Really appreciate it. It means so much to follow it. You're following Ashby, all the creators of Talk TV. Let's try to get like 10K likes and 30 shares.
Hey.
Really mashing over there. Are they dead yet?
I'm getting a workout. That's for sure. Okay, so I think the oil's hot, but let's check it. I don't want it to be too hot.
Put a toothpick in there.
Okay, yeah, let me do that.
Welcome everybody. Today she is making some KFC famous bowls.
It's sizzling hot, so this is ready.
All right,
let's have to dry. This is flour cornstarch. So that's my everyday seasoning: salt, pepper, garlic, onion, flour, grease, and Ashton said white pepper, so I'm gonna use that.
White pepper. Someone says, oh, sorry, Elda says sour cream and cream makes them creamier.
For the potatoes?
Yes, and someone said that you were a cute little thing.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to go get that sour cream because I do love adding sour cream in my homemade mashed potatoes, so I'm going to do it here
Girl,
too.
I do. Oh, and before you try black pepper in your mashed potatoes, honey, put some white pepper in those mashed potatoes. I'm telling you, it is life changing. I learned that in Sweden. It is, oh.
I'm actually using white pepper on everything because you told me to, and I trust you. So,
hi there, Guada Cooks.
Okay, so
she's not gonna burn the grease. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, it is pretty hot.
For y'all, I love white pepper. Oh, Daisy sour cream. I love that stuff, and I love Breakstone. Have you ever tried Breakstone sour cream? Honey, that stuff is so good.
Sour cream in the potatoes, as requested.
Ooh. That.
Quick question, though, Ashton. My oil is very hot, so I turned it down a bit. But how do you know if your oil is burnt or if it got too hot or
if it has a weird smell to it and you can see it starting to get darker?
Okay, so I don't think I've burnt it, but it's definitely hot.
Just let the heat go down a little bit for it, because if you do it too hot, then you're going to cook the chicken too fast, especially with cornstarch, because cornstarch burns really.
Okay, so what heat would you think would be good? About a medium or a little lower?
But you have open flame, so I might do it a little bit lower. Can we see what those mashed potatoes look like, honey?
Yes. They have not been seasoned yet, but like they're not coming out bad, you know, like for like canned potatoes, they're coming out pretty good.
I don't believe so at all. I think. Yes, that iron does hold heat longer. So does it have any questions for our host right now? Also, while I'm waiting on questions, please make sure you tap those screens to try to get us to 15K. And please share our live with your friends and family. It helps us out so much. And please follow ashbecookin, which is our site. Where are you? I believe she's in California.
Yes.
And please follow her. Her name is ashbecookin without a G. She's our newest member to Food Talk TV. What's on the menu tonight? She is making some KFC famous bowls. And so this is Food Talk TV. So go ahead and follow us as well. And we are just a group of creators like Cook It Erica, me, Cooking with Kaz, Bamo Skinner, Sherry Skinner, Cooking with Kaz, October Dragonfly, Mentor Frank Mentor SF, Gluten Free Mama Ann. And then we have ashbecookin here, and I don't think I missed anyone. I'm trying. It's just a lot of people. It's hard. All right, so now she's battering up her chicken. They want to know when you're going to make your West Virginia style pepperoni rolls.
Oh, people were asking me about that. I also did the easier version, and I just used some like biscuits. I do a lot of biscuit bombs on my page, y'all. Like breakfast biscuit bombs stuffed with all different kinds of stuff. But I'm going to try to do it homemade. That's one of the things they taught us in home ec back in high school. It's like one of the first things they teach you in West Virginia.
Oh, she's only making food for herself. Her oil isn't burning. She's in California. October Dragonfly says that's her son's favorite thing to make. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Asked Jeff.
Why do seagulls fly over the sea?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because if they flew over a bay, then they would be bagels.
I like it. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and just make sure my oil didn't burn or anything with one little piece of chicken, and let's see what happens.
Before you add in too much more chicken, let's go ahead and tilt that camera just a little bit more so that we can look into the cast iron. Hi, Desiree. We love you. I'm so glad you stopped in. Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay, give me just a second. I'm going to tilt the camera up a little better for y'all. Okay, now, I don't have the best phone holder, so I'm going to figure out a way to tilt this thing up for y'all.
All right, y'all. So today she's making some famous KFC bowls her way, and she's going to be making some corn, chicken, great potatoes, I believe. And so this is ashbecookin. And she is our newest member to Food Talk TV. And I like, so if please go ahead and follow us, follow her, tap those screens, and share our live. It would mean a lot to us. Food Talk TV is a great community where we just cook together, and we try to just community.
Okay. So the one piece of chicken, it looks pretty good. So now I'm going to go ahead and take out all of these from the dry mix and put them on a little cutting board so that I can easily add these without getting a whole bunch of flour in my oil.
Girl, you know that's called oil.
Oh, I don't want to mess up with my oil.
We are at 16K likes now and 23 shares. We're doing great.
Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate each and every person in here. Thank you so much. And don't forget to follow Ashton and the rest of Food Talk family. Everyone has their own style of cooking, and you know, we can all inspire each other and learn from each other.
Exactly.
And I didn't run out of gloves, so I have these crusty fingers. So I'm going to go wash them real quick. I'll be right back.
Absolutely. So, Elsie, what do you call a pile of cats?
A pie on a what?
What do you call a pile of cats?
A pile of cats?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
A meowton.
All right, what is it before I say something inappropriate?
A meowton.
A meowton. Oh, okay. See, that's cute.
But I kind of get what you might have been thinking about.
You know, girl.
That's so funny.
So when the chicken is done, I'm going to put it in here and then transfer it to a rack.
That is crazy.
This looks pretty good.
That looks delicious, I gotta say.
And I'm going to get, Ashton has told me there's like a really cool phone holder, so it'll be better next time. This is my first live. I'm going to try to make it so you guys can see everything a little better. So sorry about not having that set up correctly, but Ashton is explaining to you guys what I'm doing. So thank you for being here in my box.
You are so welcome, honey. You are doing just a great job, and I am so proud of you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Without your little pep talk, I don't know how comfortable I would be right now.
You're so welcome. Right now she's frying some chicken, you guys, and I wish we did have smell-o-vision because I can guarantee, yes, that is a beautiful, beautiful, like, place right there. Absolutely. And that to you as well.
I just can't keep it up at that angle, but that's my goal, is to get something that you guys can see, like a top and everything. So I should probably get started on the gravy. Look, easy. Little packets here. That's what we're doing. We are not getting too fancy. Maybe if I wasn't on live, I'd try to do everything very much homemade, but ain't nobody got time for that today. So
that is fine. It's fine, and nobody's eating it but you. So you do it how you like to, honey.
Okay, and a lot of times, a lot of people really want easy stuff. So you know,
I love easy. I wish I could do more easy. I hate just like doing too much.
Well, I think you were raised to do everything from scratch, so it's hard to go backwards.
I totally agree with that one. Sherry Skinner says, "Hey."
Hi, Sherry Bama. Me and Sherry Bama, as some of you may know her, we've been TikTok friends for a long time. She's really the one that introduced me to the rest of the creators, and that's my girl. I love her so much.
She said her husband came home today. Thank Jesus.
Oh, hallelujah. I had you guys in my thoughts and prayers last night, so I'm so happy to hear that.
Me too. I have been praying for her and her husband. I love Miss Sherry to death.
I know. She's just the sweetest.
All right, so let me see them taters, girl.
Okay, these taters, they're struggle taters, but they're coming along.
Struggle taters? How hard are they struggling? Like $5 a gallon?
So they're not too bad, but I'm going to add a little bit of seasonings and a little bit of milk. I added sour cream. Should I add heavy cream instead of milk?
Put butter in them.
A little more butter. Okay, let me...
Someone said this duo they didn't know they needed.
Period. 2 ashes. Right here for you.
Thank y'all, and please continue to tap screens. Try to get us to 20K likes, and please share this live with your friends and family. It would mean so much to us. And please follow us, and please follow ashbecookin and follow all our creators. We just are a community of people who just love cooking. We love cooking. We love teaching. We love getting together with you guys. So, all right. So, how's that chicken going, hun?
It's going good, and since, like you guys were saying earlier, the cast iron holds heat, so I'm going to move it back, and it's not going to really affect my oil because it stays so hot. So I've just moved it to the back burner so that I can get started on some brown gravy here on this front burner.
Absolutely. You know, I never thought to move my frying oil off the heat and changing it. That is a great idea. See, like we're learning. You teaching me something.
I'm teaching you how to do things easy. Now you can teach me how to do everything homemade from scratch. So we got a deal. And this is just some packet brown gravy, nothing fancy. Now I can make some good breakfast country gravy for your biscuits, but I haven't mastered making the brown gravy homemade, so I ain't gonna cap y'all.
You want to know what that is right there? How they make that?
How?
Beef bouillon and cornstarch.
It's that easy.
Yeah, girl.
Hey, our food talk needs to become a brand, and we need to just package our own stuff up and sell it, to be honest.
Absolutely.
I like a lot of gravy, so I'm adding 2 packets. I could literally just have a little bit of mash with my gravy, whereas most people like it the other way.
Women and gravy. All right, y'all. In case you didn't know, we also have a YouTube, an Instagram, a Pinterest, and a few other social medias, so you can find us everywhere. We are growing vastly, and we just love hanging out with you guys. Hi from Ireland. He says, "Do you have a boyfriend?"
I do have a boyfriend.
She does have a boyfriend.
So I'm flipping these over, and some of them might be done before the rest, and we'll just remove those first, because these were chicken thighs. They don't have to be perfectly the same size or anything, but just if you do this, just keep an eye. You can take out the ones that are done first. And
great. Like I could eat all that by myself. It looks beautimous.
Okay, so I got some water here. I'm just going to add a little water at a time to this gravy. I have to find my little mixer. Now, don't get on to me for metal on metal. I don't have no other stuff today.
Chris Lynn says that she bought 2 large containers of gravy from KFC for Thanksgiving and said it was from scratch.
Hey, I may have done something like that before, just not with the gravy.
Yes, ma'am, Becky Lou on foodtalktv.com. All of our live recipes will be posted there, so don't you worry. She's showing you how to do it. All right, you guys, please remember to tap those screens because I see when our people start dropping when we're not tapping the screens. So we need to tap those screens so that we can on the FYP. Lucky boyfriend. And Christine says somebody made it. Do I have a cat? Yes, you do. My cat is very annoying. I'm sorry. She likes to scream in the middle of the night. So right now she is making some gravy, which I wish I could smell it. She's also frying some chicken and making some mashed potatoes. We got to 20K likes.
Thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it.
You are rocking it, girl. You are doing a great job. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. And if you guys are watching this, go ahead and share it with somebody. That would help out a lot too. We really appreciate it. Just being here is enough, but if you can share it and follow all of our creators from Food Talk, we would definitely love that too. Here's a piece of chicken that I just made solo dolo to make sure my oil wasn't burnt. It's really good.
I like how you trust yourself first before actually tearing it open, that you actually take a trust bite. I love that.
Yep. I mean, if I pass out with salmonella, just, call somebody.
I don't know if it hits you that fast.
All right. Let this gravy thicken up. Like it thick.
All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Ashley.
Tell about myself?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I was born and raised in West Virginia, but we also moved around a lot. So I've lived in Minnesota and I've lived in Cleveland. My family is pretty crazy or wild and wonderful. You know, if you don't know, they have a documentary that came out around 2010. So a lot of people know me because of that, but I kind of, it was embarrassing. So I tried to start cooking to get my own brand separately from being associated with my family. But they are the Wild Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. So that's one fun fact about me, I guess. One crazy fact. And I have dark humor. I like to make jokes about it and, all of that. I'm not ashamed of it anymore. And also, I moved to Alaska because it got a lot being home. So I had to get out of there. So I moved to Alaska with my boyfriend, who's still my boyfriend. And then we moved to California about 6 years ago. And about not even a year after we moved here, I had my daughter. So I have a 5-year-old named Israel. And yeah, so basically that's when I started being more of a cook, just staying home, cooking for my family. And yeah, that's all I do. I'm just social media content creator. I cook privately for people, so I guess a private chef, and pretty boring. What you see on here is about as exciting as it gets, but we have fun, so make
I
sure you guys
gotta,
follow.
I gotta tell you, your daughter's name is beautiful, and you don't even look like you had a baby. Like you look good, girl.
Thank you, girl, but I hide the fupa very well. Trust me. It's actually given very bloated today, so I got the high rise sweatpants
Very-
on. You know what I
It's,
mean?
it's giving like I ate 3,000 milligrams of sodium today. That's
Yeah, this gravy here, I'm gonna be looking about 3 months pregnant after this gravy. I told you I'm being lazy, right? I'm gonna put this corn in the microwave because ain't nobody got time for all that shucking and cutting and stuff.
I love it. I love it.
So how do you do this? I don't even know how to cook it in the bag. That's funny. So
And she
place
has
frozen unopened bag this side up, laying flat on the microwave. Do not pierce the bag. Okay, that's good to know. I was about to tear it open. All right. Wish me luck on this.
you to lay it that way on the microwave.
No,
When
do
you go
you?
back, when they seal it with the glue, it's going to pop open a little bit because it's going to get hot. And so if you do it the other way, all the water is going to leak out. Yeah.
That
So
little
that
that'll pop open.
uh some of it might pop open. It depends on if how old the glue is and everything. And then that's why.
Okay. Good. See, I needed you in here.
Because if you put it down face forward or whatever, and it does get hot enough to pop open, then you're gonna have like corn and leaky stuff all over the microwave.
Oh, that would have been lovely on live. Thank you for letting me know.
How do rabbits travel?
Um, they bunny hop.
No, by
They, huh?
by airplane.
These are good. I love these. Okay, what burner am I on right now? Rear left and front left. Okay, we gotta simmer this. I got to talking and now I got a little bit of clumps in my gravy, but it'll buff out. We'll work it out. Okay. Now this chicken is done. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. It's a little bit oily because I did turn my heat down. I was afraid that I burnt my oil, but I didn't. So the next batch, I will know that that temperature was good. But I don't mind, personally. I don't mind if it's a little greasy, but a lot of people are watching their nutritional intake, and if I were making this for someone else, I'd be sure to not let it get too greasy. I don't quite care about myself that much. I just like good food, so.
Yeah, Betty White lived to be like 99 and almost 1 month to be in, or a couple days to be in 100. And she says she never went on any diets. Honey, I'm never going on a diet ever again. I really don't care. You're going to die anyways. You're going to die any day, anyways, any day. Well, you know what I mean? One day. So.
That's true. And also, do you have to like have any dietary restrictions for yourself other than like watching your sugar, or what have you had to do to cope with everything you're dealing with?
I'm supposed to, but salt is good.
Yes, salt is great. So sugar. Okay, see, we saved the gravy. It had some clumps in it because I'm all over the place here, but we're good. So this I'm going to remove from the heat, and now I'm going to work on these mashed taters a little bit more. And I need a fork. Do you use forks a lot, like instead of like other cooking utensils, Ashton? Because I'd be fine just using a good old fork.
A fork is a southern whisk.
Yep. And sometimes, even with some of the traditional recipes, because my boyfriend is Samoan, and they're from the island, so they're even like more southern than me in a way, because that's all they use. They don't know no kind of fancy tools, and they still get it done, and it's still really good food. So you don't gotta have fancy stuff, y'all.
Miss Sammy, I am not to get into that, but I have IPH. I mean, I'm lucky if it's the next 10 years will be good. So I just eat what I want to, and we'll stop it at that.
I'm gonna add a little heavy cream to the mashed potatoes because they are a little bit too thick.
Thick.
If there is such a thing. Okay.
So good.
Now, I know like KFC famous bowls, their mashed potatoes are like literally like liquidy, but these are going to be some thick textured potatoes. So this is, like Ashton said, y'all, this is my style of a famous bowl.
Follow ashbecookin and all of our wonderful creators. Right now, she is making a famous bowl her way, and she just got done frying her chicken. She's got the corn in the microwave. She's seasoning up her taters now, which she used the canned potatoes. So we were testing that out. Well, she was testing that out, and I gotta say they look really great, you guys. Also, get to follow us, and please tap that share button if you're new in here. Please share with like at least 5 and tap those screens. We are so close to 30,000 likes. It would mean so much to us to stay on the FYP. Sylvia Brown says no mixer. Question mark.
Sorry, what?
Sylvia Brown says no mixer. Question mark.
Well, I don't know if you just missed our little talk, but we're both Southern girls, so our fork is our best friend in the kitchen, but I do have some, like, I think there's a mixer around here, but it's okay. I don't know why, but I actually like my potatoes to be a little gritty and chunky and textured, but KFCs are pretty watery, so if you want an exact duplicate, I don't know. You might want to use someone else's recipe because this is just a real wing it, easy, quick type of recipe.
Miss Sherry says, I'm so proud of our new gal here.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
Elda says, do you add garlic powder to your taters?
Yeah, I was just doing that. I should have mentioned that. I added the white pepper like you told me to, and I added some garlic. I would usually add garlic salt, but I added a lot of butter and a little Lowry, so I just did garlic powder. But yes, I love garlic mash.
Some garlic salt.
Garlic salt's really good on mashed potatoes, but I went heavy on the Lowry, so I shouldn't do that But I like it because the garlic salt has like the parsley and it makes it look pretty, right? But I got parsley too.
Someone says fork. Lori says I use a fork for everything, even to smash avocado.
Yes, fork it, baby.
Lit Fitz says get it, Ash, and Valor says what was your dredging?
My dredging was cornstarch, flour, and then just a mixture of seasonings. And did I hear you say Lit Fits? Hey, Lydia's in here. Thank you so much for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. You're the best. That's my boyfriend's cousin, but she's my cousin and my bestie.
That's good. Elda said that's how I make my mashed potatoes: buttercream, garlic, and pepper. Lit Fitz says I love you. Jerry D says, do you know who Sylvia Brown is?
Where is Sylvia Brown from?
I don't know. And Suzanne Loves the Broncos says paprika adds a golden color to chicken breading.
I think I did add a little tiny bit of paprika.
Christy Lynn says smoked paprika is key. T Banger 216, your cousin here too. Love it, Tiff.
Oh, is that Tiff? You
Yes.
changed your username. You used to be Little Tiff. Love you, girl. That's my cousin from Cleveland. Yeah, we got childhood history in those streets. But let's see what happens to this corn. I mean, it feels hot. It didn't bust, which is good. I hope that's a good thing. I'm about to open it up and see what it is.
Lynette says you both are cook. Jeff says y'all's goal was 5K. Looks like what it is. Welcome to Food Talk. It is almost 30,000 likes.
Let's go.
My other.
Okay, so everything looks like it's about wrapped up. So I want to just go ahead and show you guys what this chicken is looking like frying.
That is looking great. I can't wait to see you plate this up, hon.
Yes. So yeah, let that do its thing, and let me go ahead. Let me show you guys the chicken that I already made. I think it's good and crispy.
Oh, honey.
That cornstarch really does it, you guys. The cornstarch gives it that crisp, and as Ashton was saying earlier, it will burn, so don't let your oil get too hot when you're using cornstarch. But it is chef's kiss.
But you know what? You could use that same recipe that you use for your chicken, and we could teriyaki chicken or some sweet sour chicken.
Yes. Yes. I've been wanting to make a good sweet sour chicken. I've made sesame chicken a few times.
I can show you.
Getting surprised. Like, do you ever just like, okay, so you grew up Southern, Ashton, so you know all like the biscuit, all the good recipes that were probably given to you from your granny, right?
Yes.
But do you ever like make stuff and like Chinese food, for example, or even like Mexican food, and be like so shocked with yourself? Like, I don't know, but I be doing that because I'm just so used to like Southern. That's just, you know,
girl, every time I cook, I'm like, oh, I did that. Yeah, I'm perfect. No, I'm just kidding.
No, for real. It feels good. It feels so good. And then everyone can do it.
I actually wanted to learn how to do other things. So I bought other cookbooks and I tried them out and watched other TikTokers, and so ever since I was younger, because we were actually very poor and we couldn't afford Chinese food all the time, so I had to learn it myself. So
that'll do it.
How to make sushi, how to make Chinese food, how to do a lot of cooking. I taught myself a lot of different things, but they don't do very good on my TikTok. My followers only want to see me fry up some chicken and do some Southern stuff.
Well, that's the algorithm you're in, and I don't think that's fair how TikTok does that. I appreciate it that, you know, whenever I want to stay on that wave or whatever, because for me they only push my easy recipes. If I spend hours preparing a really good, you know, 5-star dish, then it will get like 2,000 likes or 2,000 views, not even 2,000 likes. I wish. But then I'll get like something easy, and it'll just go crazy.
Elda and Kaz says that your chicken looks perfect, looks good, and beautiful. Christopher Rose says, I love your kitchen, Ash. Oh, that chicken is looking so good. We are at 32,000 likes. Dublin Chat says, can you do a night in healthier foods? We sure can. Elton wants to know if you can try the potatoes and tell us if they looked good. Drina says, I put a little mayonnaise in my mashed taters.
Might try it.
Christy Lynn said, growing up, my brother called himself Chef McCoy, or I was. Christy Lynn said, we were poor too, but great stuff from a whole lot of nothing. Exactly. Helen says, I love watching all of Ashton's videos. Such a good cook and teacher. Oh, thank you so much, Helen. I love teaching. Like, before I got sick, that's what I wanted to be, was a teacher.
They taste good, but I bet if I used a mixer, the texture would be more like mashed potatoes. But I like mine like this. So, for me personally, I can't even tell these were from the can. So,
are they busting?
They're pretty bussin'. They're almost like grits in a way. They have a little bit of texture to them. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but they're very textured, which I prefer. But if you like smooth mashed potatoes, you definitely want to get a mixer. But these are really good. I'm shocked.
I have learned so much from my careers. I love that Bama can make hot and sour soup.
All right, let's see what's up with the gravy.
You have done so good, girl. You have stayed above 90 people in this the whole time.
Awesome. Thank you guys all for watching. I'm going to try a little bit of the chicken dipped in the gravy.
Girl, that looks piping hot. Don't burn the hair off your tongue.
Not to toot my own horn, but toot, baby. I'm good.
Oh, what if Thomas the Train? I think I can. I think I can. Girl.
Period. Okay, let's build a bowl. Let's build a mother bowl.
Yes. I want to see you build this thing. Move the camera back and show us the counter while you're building up this bowl.
Okay. Now, I have such a mess.
Hey, y'all, please make sure you're sharing the live and tapping the screens. I know we're at 33K likes, but we're still in here. And we just want to show support to ashbecookin. She's our member to Food Talk TV. Please make sure you're following Food Talk TV. That's all of our lovely creators. Miss Sherry Skinner, Sketchy Chef, October Dragonfly, Cooking with Kaz, Cooking Erica, Cooking Comedy and Chaos, just like Granny, gluten-free and gluten-free Mama, and ashbecookin. So sure, if you're following all of us, please, and follow Food Talk TV. You don't want to miss any of our lives. Here next week, we are all, in the next couple of weeks, we're all going to be going live every day making stuff. So what she's doing today, she is making a KFC Impossible Bowl her way. And right now she's adding in her mashed taters, which she made those out of a can, y'all. Out of a can.
And they're very thick, so I didn't use a mixer. I used a fork, and I could have made them more liquidy, but look how thick they are. I like it like that, though. To each their own, but that's just right up my style right there. So I'm going to pat this down a little bit.
Miss Sherry says you two are good on together on live. Bonnie Wood says hello.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Sherry. And I'm just so ecstatic that of the good news you shared about your husband being home. That, to me, I'm so happy. Because I love you and I worry about you, and especially when I heard that. That's just,
yes,
I'm sorry, but I'm so glad he's home. Prayers are powerful.
This girl is amazing cook. Look, there's her delicious fried chicken, y'all. Oh, Lord, help me. I could eat all of that.
Woo. I wish you were here to share with me, because now I'm going to have to eat it all.
Don't worry, Victoria. All of her recipes will be up on foodtalktv.com, which you can also find it on our Facebook, our Pinterest, our YouTube live will be uploaded on YouTube in case you missed it. So, don't worry about missing it. You'll be able to find it on all of our social media profiles. Don't you worry.
Okay, so I got the mash in here.
She
And
already
what goes
tasted.
next? The corn, I think, or does it matter?
She already tasted those taters, and they were busting.
They're just really, really thick, like really thick, and a little textured, almost like grits in a way. But that's how I like it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna remove some of these potatoes so that my bowl's not too big.
It'll be perfect.
All right, and everything is pretty salty. The gravy's really salty. I seasoned the chicken and I seasoned the potatoes. They're all very salty. So I'm going to pour this corn straight from the bag. And I mean, it's frozen, so I'm pretty sure there's some kind of salt preservatives in there. So, I mean, I'm literally just putting it straight from the bag that was microwaved. This is so easy. I chose to do this easy so that you guys could, possibly try it out and not be intimidated, because I know I feel intimidated when I see some of the stuff like Ashton's biscuits. That's intimidating right there.
Hard to make, honey. It takes practice. Kaz and Shauna say corn is next, then chicken, then gravy.
Okay, corn is next, then chicken, then gravy. Got it. Okay, so I'll show y'all what it looks like right now. It is just the mash and the corn.
Do you know why I think those are so popular?
Why?
Because when I was a little girl, I used to mix up my KFC bowls and stuff like that too, like that. I would mix up my mashed potatoes and corn and macaroni and cheese and stuff and just eat it all together.
Is that a Southern thing? Because like corn and mashed potatoes have always been a mixture for me too. Like they go together.
Do you want to know what is so good with corn?
What?
Dressing.
Ranch?
It is so good. I don't know why, girl. It is just so good.
Okay, well, I love me some ranch, so I'm going to have to try that out.
Yes, ma'am. She is making a KFC bowl her way. And they say always mix corn and potatoes together. Yep, I do too. Good old comfort food. Sherry Skinner says, I love how comfortable you are making me feel. Chelsea says, please don't forget the cheese.
Oh! Who said that?
Chelsea.
I almost forgot the cheese. That's my favorite part. I'll be right back.
Yes. I love cheese too.
And I love the cheese melted. So I'm gonna put it in the microwave after to get that cheese extra.
Yes. Corn with ranch dressing and Parmesan cheese. I used to do that in high school. You know, when they gave you a serving of the corn off the cob, I would put that school's ranch dressing in my corn and mix it up and eat it, y'all. It was my favorite thing besides their country fried steak day.
See, now I love making like elote corn with the mayo and Parmesan, but I'm gonna have to try it with the ranch now. Like now y'all got me thinking about it.
You need to make you some fried pickles with some ranch dressing.
I love fried pickles. Ooh, yes.
Spicy.
Thank you to Kelsey for. Oh, shoot. Oh, technical difficulties. Sorry about that. Oh, like what was I thinking? That's the best part. Okay, yeah. So let's add this cheese. You guys see how it looks so far? I'm gonna add some cheese. I like a lot of cheese. So
yes, ma'am. I love fried greens and ranch dressing too. But y'all want to know what my most favorite thing is? And y'all are gonna be like, ew, but you want to know what it is?
What?
Cantaloupe and sausage gravy. I don't know what it is. It is so good.
Did you say cantaloupe and sausage gravy?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Wow.
And I also love
that. I've never heard that.
Butter. I love apples and peanut butter and milk. That is so good.
Apples and peanut butter are so good.
I'm telling you, you really should try some cantaloupe and sausage gravy. It will blow your mind.
That might go viral, girl. You should do that on a TikTok video. It's really good, you guys. It's really, really good.
That is some good looking gravy. Are you melting that cheese?
Yeah. I'm milking the cheese right now, y'all. Okay. So the cheese is just melted enough. If only you guys could see the freaking mess behind the camera, but we'll keep it cute. Okay, so this is it. This is the famous bowl.
Girl, if I didn't watch this whole live, I would have swore you went to KFC and picked that up and then said you made it.
Yes, girl. It's a good thing the mashed potatoes are hidden because they definitely don't look like KFC mash, but that's okay. So the gravy goes on top, right, y'all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And my gravy is a whole lot thicker, just like my potatoes. I like everything a little thicker, you know?
Yeah.
So look how thick. It's just
like chocolate.
Very, very thick. So let's just add it on top.
Oh, this is like our food porn moment. Oh,
Yes.
so good.
I just love gravy.
I am just mesmerized.
Okay. See what it looks like now. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's not looking exactly like KFC, but it tastes better. So that's what matters.
I sure can make some fried pickles, Brandy.
Now I'm thinking about fried pickles.
Miss Sherry says, I'm sending you a ladle, girl. And Lori says, that looks so good. Sorry, I was hiccuping in the middle of my talking, and Sonia says it looks better than KFC.
Thank you, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this bowl nice and pretty so that I can have a good picture to take for after the live and stuff. So I'm going to do me a little scoop. I'm going to take me a piece of chicken. I'm going to put some corn in with my mash and give it a little dip.
Dippy dip.
So now I've got chicken with mash and corn on it.
Ooh.
And I'll put in my gravy, or I'll just put it right here in the spoon.
Ooh.
And it's going to tell me what it tastes like without having to try it in my pretty bowl I just made.
Ooh. All
right. All right, look at this bite. Hold on, look at this bite.
Yeah. Get a big bite.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
see. The cheese. Sprinkle some in your mouth.
I got you.
Yeah.
It's so good, but it doesn't really taste like KFC. It tastes more homemade. Like, even though I use canned potatoes, it's giving homemade.
Exactly.
It's good.
All right. I forgot to ask. Oh, how did you like the white pepper and everything? Different?
Good. I love it. It's not as strong. It gives you the perfect flavor without overpowering and making it too spicy.
Exactly. All right, y'all. Please make sure you're following Food Talk TV. We're about to get off this live, but today ashbecookin is our newest member to Food Talk TV, and she made a homemade KFC bowl, you guys. A homemade KFC bowl, and you will be able to find this recipe on all of our social media. So please don't forget to follow us and follow us everywhere, like our Pinterest, our YouTube, our Facebook page, our Instagram. Every Wednesday, Ash will be going live. Everyone is saying it's just beautiful. ashbecookin is her name without a G, so make sure you're following her. All of our members are Cooking with Cats, Cooking Erica, Just Like Granny, Sherry Skinner, October Dragonfly, Gluten Free Mama Ann, Frank M. Tor SM, Sketchy Chef, Just Like Granny Me, and Cooking Comedy and Chaos. So please make sure you're following all of us to catch us live and to see all of us on Food Talk TV. And we appreciate all of y'all being here. And we got to 25 shares, you guys, and almost 40,000 likes. That is amazing. And we thank you and love you so much.
I love you guys.
Without you guys, we would not exist. Our community would not exist. And because you help us and you make us feel important, and you make us want to get up and do this every day, and we appreciate you so much.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Ashton, for giving me a nice warm welcome and being in my box for my first live. I couldn't have done it without you. And for everyone, I didn't get to read all the comments. I was cooking, but Ashton kept me up to date, and I'm so thankful for all the support. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And we all have a different day where we go live, so make sure you tune in and figure out which day each of us is going live, because we got some real fun stuff. Do they know what our theme is that we're coming up with next week, or are we keeping it a secret?
We're going to keep it a secret until I think Kaz says we will post it.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, we can't spill the tea yet, but we got a really, really, really fun theme that we're going to be doing. So you guys don't want to miss that.
Exactly. Kaz is our boss.
All right, but I've almost went my hour, right? That's awesome. I was kind of nervous I was going to go over or less, but like we are right on time, you guys. So I think it's time that I end this live. Is there any other questions or concerns that you have, Ashton, or anything we want to share?
No, I think you did absolutely wonderful. You were mind blowing for your first time. I am so proud of you. Like, you did
sad.
Chef's kiss, hun. Love it.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. Until next time. Bye now.
Peace out.